In this video, we will look at limits involving radical function. So under limit involving radical function, we have three forms. So we're going to look one by one. Let's look at the first form. So in the first form, you can see that this radical minus with something divided by another variables in the denominator. The radical can be on the numerator or denominator. So how we're going to solve this type of function or this type of limit is we're going to rationalize the expression by multiplying the conjugate. So the conjugate that involving the radicals. Let's look at the example. Let's say in example 1, so you can see that this solved by using rationalization method. So you can see that this radical is in the denominator. So the radical here is on the denominator. So first what we have to do is say limit when x approaches 0 for this radical function x over square root of 9x plus 4 minus 2. So we're going to rationalize this function by multiplying the conjugate. So how about the conjugate? So the conjugate will be, so now here is minus. So the conjugate of the radical is square root of 9x plus 4. Here is plus 2. So again square root of 9x plus 4. Here is plus 2. So we are multiplying the numerator and denominator with the same thing. So after that, we just try to expand limit when x approach 0 for the numerator. So we just write back x. So put a bracket square root of 9x plus 4 plus 2. So how about the denominator? So in the denominator, we will multiply one by one. So square root of 9x plus 4 multiply with the square root of 9x plus 4. So if square root of 9x plus 4 multiply with the square root of 9x plus 4. So what we have here will be 9x plus 4. Or you can simply use that, let's say square root of 2, for example, multiply by square root of 2. If you are using a calculator, here we should have 2. So the same things happen on square root of 9x plus 4. So square root of 9x plus 4 multiply with the square root of 9x plus 4, we should have 9x plus 4. So in the first part, we should have 9x plus 4. Let's say I put a bracket. So second is square root of 9x plus 4 multiply by 2. So positive 2. So here we have positive 2 square root of 9x plus 4. Next, we move on to negative 2. Negative 2 multiply by square root of 9x plus 4. We should have minus negative 2 square root of 9x plus 4. So finally, negative 2 multiplied by positive 2 will become negative 4. So you can see that for conjugate, here we can simplify. For all the conjugate, here we can simplify. So next, limit when x approaches 0, x in the bracket square root of 9x plus 4 plus 2. So for the denominator, it will be 9x plus 4 minus 4. So 9x plus 4 minus 4. So we can simplify here. What should I have here is limit when x approaches 0. Here suppose is x in the bracket square root of 9x plus 4 plus 2 over 9x. So next, what I'm going to do is I can simplify this x. So this x can be simplified with this x. So what we have here, limit when x approach 0, for the numerator, square root of 9x plus 4 plus 2, whereas for the denominator will become 9. Then we can substitute the value. So when I substitute 0, so here is 9 times 0 plus 4 plus 2 over 9. Next, I try to simplify. Square root of 4 plus 2 over 9. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 plus 2 over 9. So the answer will be 4 over 9. So when this limit involving radical in this form, which is the first form, what we have to do is we have to multiply with the conjugate.